Hey, planner friends, it's Laura Springsteen here. Just going to be doing some pre planning for this coming up week. Once again, we've run into some issues with my husband's father in the hospital. Again, unfortunately, so this kind of changes my schedule and kind of makes some things tentative. But I do have a little small to do list here. I just put in my work hours. One of my goals is to work out at least 2 times a week at CKO, which is what I do for kickboxing. So I did put that in there. I do get paid this week, so I have the budget. And hopefully I'll be able to see my mom by Sunday, but hopefully before then, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm just going to decorate this a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you one of the things I decided. I had a little change of plans with my planners, of course. And I'm sure you guys have been hearing about this 12-week year. I actually started researching it, and then I bought the book. This is it here. Brian Moran. It's an interesting concept. It's almost like I thought it's the same as like quarterly planning, and it kind of is. It kind of is. But you're supposed to be changing your mindset to just look at 12 weeks. And so I did set that up. A 12-week goal. 12 weeks, I set up 2 goals, and I put that in my Hobonichi, and I'm going to be going over that in a second. I thought, let's just make this week a little joyful by adding some glitter, which I'm not usually a glitter person, but, you know, sometimes life calls for glitter. And, of course, I think this is from the dollar store, so it's not sticking so great. Yes, the dollar store does carry washi tape. It's just not that good. But look how cute glitter. Okay. I don't really know how this is going to work out. You see that other end's coming up. That's going to annoy me, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I kind of like it. Down here, I am going to actually put my meals, and I'll get into that a little more with the 12-week year. Let's just separate this out from the rest of the planner. Yeah, you can see I don't have a lot on here, but that's because I don't want to tackle too much this week because my husband's going to be gone for a couple days, and so I have to make sure I get home for the dogs right after work, and so hopefully going to make it to work out this week at 6:30 because that gives me time to go home and take care of the puppies. Okay, so before I just go any further, because it's driving me nuts, I just wanted to take a look at my Hobonichi. So what I was going to do is use my Hobonichi. I bought this from Amazon. It's the English version. It's beautiful, of course. And it's the hardcover, so it lays flat, which I love. And what I decided I'm going to use this for is for my budget. And then also, once I started doing the 12-week year, reading about it and deciding that's what I wanted to do, I also put some health things in here. So starting on Monday, that'll be my first week of my 12-week year. And so I'm going to weigh myself. One of my goals is to eat at least 1 healthy meal a day. I'm just going to track my sleep to see what kind of sleep I'm getting, which I know is not great. And then my other goal has to do with finance and budgeting, to make sure I budget, and also to make sure I put money into my savings and my Fidelity investment account. I'm going to track my water, make sure I get 64 ounces a day. Exercise, like I said before, I want to do at least 2 days at CKO. And then I want to do at least 3 or 4 total, though, so 2 from home. And then I have this little weekly rating here. So the only thing I didn't like about my setup were these big stickers because they just take up too much room. And I also want to write any money that I spend that day in this box. And so this will be my budget up here for our paycheck that we get paid on the 3rd. That's this day. And then I did start setting up this week as well. Again, I use those stickers, but I might change the setup. So we'll see, but every Monday I'll weigh myself, and then I will write down what my 1 healthy meal is, and then all of my expenses will be in there. And then what I did in the back of the Hobonichi, on the notes pages, is I wrote this up. I took this from the book. So I don't know if you can see that, but these are my goals: to lose 15 pounds, to feel better, more energy, and to save $1,000 in 12 weeks. And then in the book, they call it tactics, but really it's really action steps towards your goal. So for the lose 15 pounds, it's drink at least 64 ounces water daily, exercise 3 times per week, eat one healthy meal daily, weigh self each Monday, get 8 hours sleep each night. Um, I put find Fitbit because I have like a generic Fitbit, and I can't find it right now. It's driving me nuts. And then meditate each night before bed because I thought that might help me get some sleep. So that all starts tomorrow. And then on the other side, you'll see just budget each day, each pay. I'm going to track my expenses. I'm going to add 125 each pay to my Fidelity account and then 125 to my savings account. So that'll be 4 paychecks. So that'll be 500 to each account. So that'll be my save 1,000. And I feel pretty good about it just because these seem reachable. I gave myself like actually reachable goals of I can actually do this, and I can do it in 12 weeks. I think so. I think that's pretty good. So the only thing that's worrying me about that is because I've been using this is the Sterling Ink Common Planner. I have a cover on it with a little sticker here with my 2023 word of the year, Huga. So if you haven't heard of that, I've talked about it before, but it's just like this Danish word that means like cozy and all those things. So I'm trying to simplify my life basically. But these are my goals originally. And so some of them track with what I'm doing for the 12 week year. So I'm just going over my health and my financial. And then the other ones, I'll see after the 12 weeks what I'm going to do. But now I'm not really sure. Like I was keeping track of things here, but then I got sick. So hopefully in February I'll keep track with that. I mean, this is where like water and like when I have like chest pains from my anxiety or hip pain. I am perimenopausal, so I have a lot of hormones going on. Tracking my fitness, you'll see how good. No check marks. Sad. I was reading until I got sick and all those things, but it kind of changes my priorities around because I'm doing it a little differently. But I think that's okay. I start my year in February, start all over again. So, but I'm just not sure what to use this for because I'm tracking everything in my Hobonichi will be coming with me. So now I'm trying to think of a new, something new to use this for. It's such a pretty planner and I love it and I love holding it and it's like nice and glittery and soft and I just really love it. So if you have any ideas for me, put them in the comments. So, the Jibun Techo is my everyday carry. And then this, of course, is going to come with me now because I need to track things out. And so that's my 12-week year. And then the only other thing I wanted to show you before I continue with this is I bought this new notebook. How beautiful is this? I mean, it's gorgeous, right? I got it at Barnes & Noble. It's a dot grid notebook. Do I need another notebook? No. But look at this. That's beautiful. Okay, good. Okay. So let me just finish this. I have a feeling this washi's not gonna stick forever, but so I just want to do some meal planning. That's part of what I'm gonna be doing. I gotta make sure like I said, I eat at least one healthy meal a week. So for this one, I'm gonna bake tofu tomorrow. Baked tofu, green beans, and like a pasta side dish. I do also have to keep, my dad in mind because I have to cook for him as well. So we'll probably add some chicken for my dad. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to have a boca burger with green beans. Yeah, I'm not very good at meal planning. So we'll see how it goes. I think I'll just do those 2 days for now. Just to make sure that I know what I'm doing for tomorrow and the next day, and then I'll worry about the rest later in the week. So we have a 12-week year meal plan, track water, track fitness. Oh, I signed up for this Writer's Digest course like months ago. And I keep saying I'm going to start it. I would like to start it this week, but we'll see. We'll see if I have time or not. So let's see. I have my Coffee Monster Co. here. And I have a feeling I'll do a lot of reading in bed this week since my husband will not be here for a few days. Boo hiss. Put that there. And some yummy iced coffee, because that's my favorite. Let's see. And then I wanted to use the zombie working emojis. I thought these were cute. Okay, I think honestly, I think that's it for this week. It's gonna, I'll add more as I go through the week. If you look at last week, it was just pen and paper, and I started with very little, and as the week went on, I'm writing more and more things in. So, oh, that was the other thing I wanted to work on was my career goals. So let me just put that in here. Okay, so for tomorrow, I'm going to make sure I bring this and my Hobonichi with me so that I remember. I'll just put that in the front pocket, and that's ready to go. Again, don't forget, what can I use this beautiful planner for? It's gorgeous. I love it. I was thinking maybe like a gratitude journal, or I already have a some lines a day, like a 5-year memory book. So I don't want to use it for like memory keeping, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks. Have a good day.